Hey guys, what's going on? It's TJ, and we're playing some Black Ops 2, and I wanted to hop on and do this quick commentary. It's a little lengthy commentary, a little bit over 10 minutes, but it's all good. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about the YouTube struggle, which is kind of a good topic to talk about because there's so much things I can cover with this topic, and I'm going to try and cover all of them as long as I don't forget any. But this commentary is mainly going to be for those of you who maybe want to start YouTube, or you're on the viewer side, because you guys who do YouTube videos yourselves, I could imagine you guys know what the YouTube struggle is. I think everybody knows what the YouTube struggle is, unless you got a friend that just gives you a shout out and you get a whole bunch of active subscribers and you just like good to go from the jump. Pretty much when you start YouTube, you gotta be patient. It's gonna take a lot of patience. There's gonna be a lot of time where you're like, you're going to be doubting yourselves. You're going to be thinking, what am I doing wrong? And YouTube is completely unfair. It's unfair. The world is unfair, just like YouTube is unfair. I've been through this plenty of times where you just notice, people, you kind of confident. You want to be confident in your content. If you're not confident in your content, that means you're doing something wrong. Every video you want to put out, you want to be like, that's a good video. And if you do that, then you feel like you're doing something right. You feel like you're doing a good job at YouTube. But you upload the video, it gets 5, 10, maybe 15 views, and you're like, what the hell? It's really nothing you can do about it. When you start off YouTube, you have 0 subscribers, so you're most likely going to get 0 views, and that's just how it works. So you have to build up your channel, you have to build up everything. And it just takes so much patience. And even when you get, 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers, those people don't even watch every video. Unfortunately, they don't. It's a really frustrating thing, especially when you have peers on YouTube. You start meeting people, and you're like, okay, I'm putting out way better videos than he is, but yet he's gaining 20 subscribers a day while I gain 2. What's up with that? I'm putting out twice as many videos as him, putting out twice as better content. What's the deal? Why is he getting the views and I'm not? That's exactly how YouTube works. And it's really frustrating, but there's nothing you can do about it, Just keep your head up and just wait for your turn. If it ever comes. You may not even ever come. But YouTube is a struggle. All in all, YouTube is definitely a struggle. It's a lot of fun. It costs a lot of money, but it is a struggle but I'm gonna tell you guys right now, when you do YouTube and you start to notice success on your channel, it's the great feeling. It's the greatest feeling ever. I mean, it's just like skateboarding to me. You enjoy it. You do it as a hobby. Nobody starts skateboarding looking to go pro. That's something that comes as a perk. If anybody will tell you, any pro skater, when they started, they were not thinking of going pro. As soon as they were just doing it as a hobby, although you had pain and suffering of freaking shins, the board bouncing up against your shins, that's painful, and it's just a lot of pain, a lot of falling. Once you start to get success with skateboarding, when you first land your first kickflip, your first pop shove it, your first ollie, your first tray flip, hard flip, that feeling of success just feels so great that it makes all of it worth it. And I feel like that's the same way with YouTube. Exact same way. Even with basketball, I forgot to take this migration host out, but I remember there was a guy like right to the left of me right here on the steps, and I'm like just trying to get him before he gets me, and actually get him. So that was pretty cool anyway. But I feel like that's how it is with a lot of sports. I feel like it is with football, basketball. People. I mean, you got some people that just want to go pro, but they do it for the love of the game. And then professionalism, going professional and getting paid to do something they love is definitely a secondary. And I think that's exactly how it is on YouTube, which is awesome. At the same time, it really sucks because nothing comes easy in this world. If it was easy to make it on YouTube, then everybody would make it. So, I mean, that would be great, though. If everybody could have 100,000 subs and get 50,000 views a video, then who would have problems? Who would have problems? I know I wouldn't with that. But unfortunately, that's not how it is. It's a bunch of small people, and which brings me to wonder why bigger channels don't give shout outs. People like Woody's Gamer Tag, White Boy 7th Street, Wings of Redemption, all of these guys, I mean, they give some shout outs, but they're very selective, you know. They just don't go, oh, this guy has good content, I'm going to give him a shout out. They don't do that. And let me tell you what happens. This is with every big YouTuber, and which is why I'm really selective if I want to receive a shout out from somebody with a huge channel, especially in the Call of Duty community, because these guys like to own you. You know, as soon as they give you a shout out, as soon as they bring you on your channel, on their channel, they're like, oh, I made him into what he is today, which is not true. You know, I got here by myself. You just, you know, gave me a measly old shout out. If your subs didn't like me, then they wouldn't have subbed. You know, I still got myself here 100%. You know, you helped me out. You gave me a lending hand, but you're not going to take all the credit. You know, that's ridiculous. And that's exactly what people in this Call of Duty community does. And, you know, that's why, and I wonder, I'm like, why don't they give shout-outs out to more people if they even know the YouTube struggle? Now, most of these guys are older, and they started YouTube commentaries. They got a head start, you know, when there was a small group of selective guys who were actually good at commentary, you know, 5 or 6 years ago. And those are the guys who got big immediately. You know, they got all these subs. They got 20,000 subs off the bat. You know, it came really easy to them because it wasn't so much competition. So part of me wants to really wonders, like, do they really know what the YouTube struggle is? Because if you don't know what the YouTube struggle is, I mean, why not give shout-outs? But then there's guys who, you know, made it through the struggle. You know, younger guys who've only been on it for a year, 2 years, 3 years, maybe 4. Guys who know what the YouTube struggle is, why don't you help out other people? And it's kind of mind-boggling to me because, I feel like people should help out other people. You know, if you feel like they deserve it, why not help them out? But then I was thinking, you know, me and my friends were talking, and we were just like, you know, poking fun. It was like, you know, I always talk about one day I'm gonna be big. I don't know for a fact, you know. My channel may not go anywhere but what it is today. But you know, I like to dream. I like to just hope that one day my channel will get a lot more attention than it currently has. But you know, and one of my friends, he quit YouTube, and he was like, yo, if you get big, I'm going to come back and you're going to give me a shout out. And I'm like, what? You know, what do you mean? Like, why should I do that? You know, you got to give me one good reason why I should give you a shout out. If you quit and if I get big, if I work hard every day, posting videos, doing YouTube and just putting up with it, putting up with the idiots on here, leave dumb comments. I don't have any idiots on my videos, thank God. But, you know, I've seen them on other people's videos. You know, putting up with the insults, the rendering, worrying about the quality, worrying about everything. It's you know, why? If I do that every day, why should I give you a shout out? You know, if you're gonna quit and you're gonna relax and do what you want, and then as soon as I get big, why should I share all my hard work and fame and success with you? And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that, dude. I'm like, I know you're my friend and everything, but I'm just not gonna give you a shout out just because you're my friend, you know. If you just up and quit. Now, if I see you're hard working and I think you deserve a shout out and you're a friend of mine, you know, maybe I might do that. You know, maybe I might give you a shout out. I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about if my channel did get big, you know. But you know, I kind of understand why bigger YouTubers don't give shout outs, and it's because, you know, if I work so hard for what I have, why should I share it with you? You know, you have to do what I did, and I completely understand that. It's a little selfish, you know. It's a little selfish, but I understand it, you know. Now, if you didn't have a struggle, if your channel just blew up off the bat, then it shouldn't even be a freaking problem with you giving people shout outs, because if it just came that easy to you, I don't see why you wouldn't. But anyway, the gameplay's wrapping up. I just wanted to hop on really quickly and get a game for you guys to do this commentary. So I'll see you guys next time. If you missed the last video, which I think a lot of you did, it was some Crysis 3 with live commentary. It's a new series, and I was hoping it would do really good, but unfortunately it only got about 50 views, which is really below average, you know. So if you missed that video, I don't think it hit sub boxes yesterday. I was trying to post it up in the bulletins, but if you missed that video, there'll be a link in the description. Please go check it out. Please thumbs up this video. It really helps. Follow me on Twitter. Link will be in the description, or you can just type in my username on Twitter, TJAYYX. And I'll see you guys soon. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon. If you can see my gamer tag, I have joined a Gears of War team. a montage theme. But more info on that coming out soon. So see you guys soon. Peace.